Over $59,000 for this Toyota Tacoma. It doesn't even make sense. And look at what the dealership adds. Nearly $11,000 in add-ons. Of course this thing cannot sell. It's a $60,000 made in Mexico Toyota Tacoma for $60,000. It honestly doesn't make any sense. And Toyota took greed to a whole new level. Everything went up like crazy. Those Camrys you're looking at, $50,000. This Corolla you're looking at, $50,000. Now this is a GR Corolla, so of course it's the whole race version or whatever, so it is expensive. But still, if you get the point, I'm gonna walk up to a Tacoma and it's gonna be 60 grand. It just doesn't make sense because we're looking at 4-cylinder turbocharged Toyota pickup trucks built in Mexico. They should be more affordable. I mean, look at this, $59,000. Of course it's a limited, or at least it's a limited for that price. But still, at that price point, a lot of people are saying, no, I will simply go a different route. And if you think about it, switching from a naturally aspirated V6 to a turbocharged, it doesn't make any sense. It actually caused more issues. And then the build quality, I mean, I look at this hood, you can see the gap. I can see the gap. Bigger gap here, it gets smaller, and then it gets bigger. And it's not aligned. Like this one's aligned perfectly, this one's not. So build quality, I mean, you could really see it from this angle. Build quality on these things are crap. They're built in Mexico, super low wages compared to their Japan factory. It's not even close. And then you pay the full price though. Toyota's not giving you, the customer, any additional savings. Literally any additional savings. They found out how to literally pay no wages and then charge $52,000 for a truck. But a lot of that's about to change. What happens with tariffs now? Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? It'll be pretty interesting because I mean, these things are already so expensive. They're already struggling to compete in the mid-size truck market. The only reason they're selling is because they have the name Toyota. And people are so stuck on Toyota, they don't even know that it has a 4-cylinder turbocharged until they buy it. In most situations, I really believe they're just coming here because it's a Toyota, and then they're like, okay, yeah, Toyota Tacoma, my last one was $34,000. Oh my, $54,000. That's what I think a lot of people are saying. They're like, wow, Toyota, that's insane. For a TRD off-road. That should be a TRD Pro. $54,000 for a built-in Mexico TRD off-road. Are you kidding me? And I know people say, oh, it's the 4-cylinder turbo. It has so much more power. It's quicker. But guys, think about it. It will not last as long. Any mechanic would agree. When you turbocharge an engine, it doesn't last as long, generally speaking. You're going to increase pressure, which is going to decrease longevity. And if something does go wrong, it's increased cost to repair. So these also, the Tundra switch from a V8 to a 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. Look at that, $75,000, man, you can't make this stuff up. It better be a limited for that price, but holy crap, or some sort of top trim. I mean, that's insane. For literally 75 grand. I mean, I know they're giving discounts on these, but it's still not enough. And these are actually starting to sell, but I think it's because every dealership across America has so much inventory, and Toyota dealerships are having to discount them. Toyota dealerships have never discounted inventory. So it's really weird to see discounts on Toyota Tacomas, to see big discounts on Tundras, and it's like, whoa, it's almost like they're a domestic manufacturer because they have so much truck inventory. Every Toyota dealership across America is loaded with these overpriced junk trucks. And keep in mind, this Tundra just had a huge recall. $64,000 SR5. Man, you can't make it up. Tundra just had a recall. It's huge for their older year models. I think it was 22 and 23. But I have evidence that 24s and 25s are having the blow. They're blowing up too. Definitely 24s. I don't know about as much 25s, but 24s are having the issue, and they didn't include it in the recall. But basically 100,000 engines needed to be replaced, and they still are needing to be replaced because of debris in the engine. Obviously, there's more to the story. There was an issue with the manufacturing, but Toyota really didn't own up to that issue, in my opinion, like they should have. But at least they did a recall and they're fixing it, which will cost them a whole lot of money. $65,000, Tundra 4x4 SR5. It's just what you're paying now, man. There's just no way around it. Okay, here's a Platinum iForce. This is gonna be it right here. Let's see. Yeah, 79,000, man. 80 grand for a Tundra. You know, that's too much. I think most people are on the same page. $80,000 for a Toyota pickup is too much, let alone a Tundra. I mean, at least it's not a Tacoma, which I would expect nowadays a Toyota for that price, at least. But hey, let's get to these Land Cruisers. It's sad what happened. I do miss the old Land Cruiser, but there's a different story to it. These were kind of a different chain of Land Cruisers. But look at that, 64 grand for a 4-cylinder turbo. At least it's built in Japan, so the body lines will be lined up. But at the end of the day, for this kind of price, no thank you. And it sucks because the old Land Cruisers were amazing, but we'll never see those in America again, and it's quite unfortunate. And Toyota offers a lot of affordable vehicles. Look at this, $43,000, not this one. Camry, that's insane for a Toyota Camry, but Toyota doesn't sell them in the United States, and they never will for various reasons. But these Camrys were supposed to be affordable, but what did Toyota learn? Well, wait a minute. Why don't we make them 40, 50 grand, and then we'll still sell them because people know Toyota Camrys as reliable. They hold their value. But I mean, when you get to this level, so $46,000 for a Toyota Camry, I'm sorry. It's an XLE all-wheel drive, but that's too much money. And I've bought Camrys before, but not for $46,000. I mean, that's insane, actually. I thought I'd be looking at a BMW or something like that. I mean, that's crazy. But still, I mean, most people agree it's just too much money, and Toyota took the greed to a new level. They only want to supply their dealers with the higher end. They don't want to have base models out here. They would sell the heck out of LE models, but they want to supply their dealers with higher end models so everybody makes more money. $41,000 for this one, RAV4 hybrid, XLE. You know, where's the LEs at? Where's the base models? Toyota doesn't want to supply their dealers with base models because they don't make as much, the dealers don't make as much, everybody involved doesn't make as much, so they would rather sell $50,000 Camrys, $70,000 Land Cruisers, $60,000 Tundras, Tacomas, and $80,000 Tundras. The prices are crazy, they simply don't make sense. Let me know what you think, have a great day, and stay blessed.